What's up? It's your boy Karceno here. This is a live feed. In case you're watching this later, I am going live with this. And sometimes you might hear me pause and I'll be answering questions that's on the screen. It's because it's a live chat, so it was live. so, decided to do this live so I can answer y'all questions on this subject because me and Steven Espinoza about to get into it on Twitter over his comments about Cam Newton. He made some comments that he shouldn't have made because it doesn't even pertain or concern to him anyway. But since he want to get involved, I would get involved with Steven Espinoza as soon as I'm getting done with this video. So if you follow me on Twitter, then you'll be able to keep up on the timeline. But I'll wait until everybody's here before we really get into it. I don't know. I guess they're doing notification problems again. It's really weird. I thought we were over this hump, but obviously we're not. We're right back at square B. Yeah, I'm trying to wait to give people time to get here. Yeah, because I don't want to. Next thing you know, everybody's going to be like, hey, what happened? What did I miss? So you try to make sure that everybody's got a chance to see everything and hear everything before we, get into it. Well, see, here's the thing. And this is about Cam's apology. Um, Cam's apology, a lot of people don't think it's sincere, and oh, Cam's not this, Cam's not that, and you hear that a lot. Well, he has to apologize because of what he's involved in. He's in a business where you got to watch what you say, you got to watch how you say things, and it's just the way of the new world right now. Everything is political. He's a public figure. So for him, he's got to say, Trump can say what he wants to say because he's the president. He gets away with it. He gets somebody to clean it up. When you're a professional athlete, the way this world works, it holds more weight. And then there goes your sponsorships and everything else. But Conor McGregor can say all the lewd things he can say, and he got nothing but sponsorship deals lined up. Cam Newton makes this, and now he's a feminist. Not to mention what she did. Well, Omar, only thing you've missed so far is me kind of glancing a little bit over it. But, well, let's first listen to Cam's apology. Now, of course, this is an apology he didn't want to do. You can see it in his expression. You can see it on his face. Like, why am I doing this? Because he was being genuine. No, it's not sincere. Because he don't really feel he done anything wrong. And he didn't mean any malice by it. You see? That's what people don't understand. Cam did not mean any malice in what he was saying. He was saying that it's still funny to him to hear women talk about running routes. Because it is funny. Women don't play football. So it's out of the norm for them to say that. Why is that such a problem? But instead, we're such in this new society now where everybody's so overly super sensitive about everything and want to be liberal. Then all of a sudden he loses sponsorships. But what about her? This woman 4 or 5 years ago, she puts out her apology. She puts out her little meaningful apology. And what did it get her? Did she lose any sponsorships? Did she lose her job? Did she get suspended for all the racist tweets she put out? She issued an apology. I'm sorry about these racist tweets I did. And put some non-heartfelt apology. She didn't go on camera. When she made these comments, retweeting words with the N-word in it, talking about her racist dad, and she's laughing at his racist jokes, because she didn't know at the time she would be a beat writer covering the NFL. You didn't tell me anything that I didn't know myself. Who didn't know Cam was going to apologize? The whole world knew Cam Newton was going to apologize. Mm-hmm. And Cubs win, by the way. That's game. Well, the Yanks just blew it. Good pitching and great defense will get you to the World Series. And that's what the Cubs can do. They can play some defense and they got some good pitching. When they get some clutch hitting like Rizzo did today, Rizzo was clutch. Oh, Hendricks had it in overdrive. But let's get back to the issue at hand. Because I don't want to lose traction. There is no Terrell Pryor situation. That is an NFL situation. The NFL allows this to go on and they don't do anything about it. When the players go through the tunnels, people yell all these racist, crazy remarks, and then no one does anything about it. Cam did what he was supposed to do. You think that was LeBron James? That he wouldn't have came out with an apology? He gave you the most sincerest apology ever. He made a video. He didn't put out a statement like she did. But where's everybody in the outcry for her? For her racist remarks she made. Then she put in there 4 or 5 years ago. Like she's a new person. Like she's changed. If you were thinking like that then Just because you got a new job don't mean you ain't thinking like that now. You just being careful. But it's all about Cam, right? Because he's a public figure. I don't eat no Dannon yogurt anyway. But would you see a bunch of men going out there protesting for something that these women do all the time? You see, they'll show up for something like this because it's media attention. But they're not going to show up for the girl who's fighting discrimination at her job. Where are the feminists then? Where are the feminists fighting against Harvey Weinstein? Where were the feminists then? I didn't see them on the news talking about we got to get Harvey Weinstein. Where were the feminists then for all those women? Why did they have to wait all those women? Just because he got power? No, Cam wasn't. He wasn't in a position to. He didn't want this to. See, the thing is Cam Newton is on a team, and when you're on a team, you just can't sit there and have something linger over like a distraction for the team. Of course, it was a non-story. They took one part of the interview. He was just saying something like, wow, and genuine, and they turned it into a media frenzy. And I'm going to talk to Steven Espinoza on Twitter. Because if she got such a sense of humor. No, the thing was, he didn't mean any malice by it. The way he was saying it was a genuine person who would be in shock. He's like, it's still funny to me. Because he knows it's funny to him because women don't play the sport. Women don't play football. They don't run routes. It's not in high schools, not in college. It's not anywhere. So women don't play football. So it's still funny to him to hear a woman talk about running routes. That would be funny. Like if you worked at a women's dress department and a man is coming in there asking you about a blouse or something, and the woman might laugh and be like, man, it's still funny to me to hear men ask about women blouses and stuff. That's out the norm. So yeah, it would be funny. This whole thing would be, yeah, it's really dumb. It's getting way too much attention than it deserves. That's why he did the apology so it could be over with. He should have apologized earlier and just gotten it over with. But a lot of people omitted what she done. And it's all about what Cam did. That's the problem I have with it. Cam didn't really do anything out of malice. So if he didn't do anything out of malice, what are we really talking about? They took a non-situation and made it a situation for no reason. Well, people are going to turn it into what they want it to be. That's what they always do. Skip had to talk about, they had to do it because last night on Twitter, she was getting rung up and they brought Shannon in. I sent this to Shannon Sharp. I sent all the tweets to him. I'm quite sure everybody else did too, but I'm saying I sent it to him. And here's her apology. I apologize for the offensive tweets from my Twitter account like 4 or 5 years ago. There is no excuse for these tweets, the sentiment behind them. I am deeply sorry and apologize. That's all she did. And I doubt she even sent this out. I apologize for the offensive tweets from my Twitter account from 4 or 5 years ago. Of course it's fake. But how you gonna have a reporter in the NFL who had tweets talking about using the N-word in her tweets or retweets, and then her father making racist jokes about Hispanics and Jews? But she's a beat writer for the NFL, and no one's asking for her job. Nobody asking her to be fired. I'll wait till I hit Twitter tonight. I am definitely hitting Twitter tonight. You can rest assured of that. Oh, well, you know it. So if you got any questions right now, we finna end this early. I gotta go out and celebrate my Cubs victory. It's Friday night. Nope, DJ Gary, not at all. But I gotta roll. I'm out.